My name is Lauren.
I'm Kaylee.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm getting there.
Yeah,
Doing well.
I hear you.
I hear that. Alright, so I'm going to read you a statement just saying, agreeing that you'll let me do this.
Okay.
Thank you, by the way, for letting me do this with you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so hello, Kaylee. My name is Lauren, and I am a student in the Introduction to Nutritional Counseling class at U of H.
Mm-hmm.
This is part of an assignment in which I am practicing being a nutritional counselor. Do you give me permission to videotape this assignment?
Yes.
Okay. Do you give me permission to show this videotape to the class?
Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 of my classmates and possibly 1 dietetic intern and my instructor might also see and grade this video. Is this permissible?
Yes.
Alright, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, Kaylee, what brings you in today? What do you want to talk about it?
So I've been having a hard time staying full. I feel like I'm always hungry.
Okay, so you're having a hard time eating enough food or?
Eating enough food and finding motivation to cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that.
So I feel like a lot of the time I'm too stressed out to eat.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm too stressed, and then that makes me not hungry or not crave food or not feel like making food kind of thing.
Okay.
And I exercise too, so I feel like that kind of goes along with it.
Mhm.
But
So where is this stress coming from?
school,
School?
yeah.
Okay. So tell me about the stress at school. What's going on?
So I'm taking a chemistry class right now, and that's kind of where all my time is going.
Mhm.
And when I get home at the end of the day, the last thing I want to do is cook.
Mhm.
So my meals will be super easy, but not filling.
Mhm.
But I'm just okay, fine, that's fine. I'll go on.
Mhm.
But yeah,
So you come home and you're just not feeling it.
not
You don't
feeling
have-
it. Nothing ever really sounds good.
Okay.
I just kind of got stuck in a rut of eating the same foods.
Mhm. Okay. So the stress from school is making you not hungry, not willing to make food. You're kind
Yeah,
of just
not motivated.
not motivated at all. Okay.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Does that make you frustrated?
Yeah, very frustrated.
I bet.
Yeah.
So how do you typically deal with this stress? Is there any coping mechanisms?
I paint, but I
Okay.
exercise, but I feel like exercise makes it worse.
How so?
Just because I'm burning more calories, and it's just I'm not making up for the loss.
Okay.
So that's just kind of what it feels like. I'll be at the gym and I'll know right then when I don't have enough energy because I haven't eaten enough the day before.
Okay. So you feel like you're not eating enough before and after a
Yeah,
workout?
definitely both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many times do you work out a week?
I'd say 4 times on a good week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What does a good week look like? What is that?
So I'll do legs, and then I'll do arms, and then I'll do legs again, and then I'll do it's just upper body and lower body split routine. But yeah, it's hard to stay motivated for sure. In that aspect,
yeah.
when my food isn't even giving me starting me off on a good foot to go to the gym.
What do you mean you're not? What do you mean?
Just not eating enough,
Okay.
and then not having energy or motivation.
Just a repeated cycle.
Yeah, just
kind of thing.
for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, tell me a little bit about your past history. Is this a reoccurring?
So I lived at home up until a little over a year ago.
Okay.
And when I lived at home, my parents cooked everything, so it was all I had to do was show up, and
Mhm.
there was food on the table, and it was a variety of food, and I was fine.
Mhm.
And I ran in high school, I ran cross country,
Mhm.
and that really helped with my eating, just because I don't know, I had food in the tank,
Mhm.
and then I would run, and then I would feel hungry because I also wasn't stressed out like I am in college.
So high school, you would say, is not as stressful
Not at
as
all.
college?
Yeah, it was a joke.
Joke. What was different in high school? What
I did not care about my grades.
Not that, the food. What was
The
different?
food. Okay, it was more variety. Like, sometimes it was fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it was, like, steak. Sometimes it was, like, pot roast, mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's just chicken and rice, like, probably, like, 5 times a week.
Like right now in college?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can afford.
I can very much so relate to that.
Yeah.
Not enough, like, variety, do you think?
Yeah, definitely variety. 'Cause, like, I don't know. I feel like the only thing that exists is, like, rice, quinoa, and pasta. Like, everything else just escapes me.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what else to eat.
Okay, so you're kind of, what I'm hearing is that you're not, like, finding enough, like, variety to eat.
Yeah.
So you have these kind of, like, 3 staples of, like, rice,
Yeah,
quinoa.
literally just, like, a couple staples, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so tell me what would you like in your staples? Like, what would you change if you were still living at home?
I would probably eat, like, way more fish.
Fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would eat, like, way more fish. I feel like I would probably cook, like, fresh vegetables or something.
Mhm.
I don't know because I don't like a whole lot of vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'd buy, like, kale or something,
Mm-hmm.
but eggplant, just, I don't know, cod, mahi.
Is this what you ate when you were living at home? Like, does it remind you of home, or?
Yeah, it's kind of, it reminds me of home, but it's also just, like, every time I have fish, it, like, tastes really good.
Okay.
Like,
So it's more
that's
a
just, like,
taste
something I'm
preference.
getting into, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me what has worked in the past. You said that you're having a hard time finding motivation to cook, and did you say staying full? Is that one of them?
Yeah, cook and staying full. Like, whenever I'm eating, I'll be eating and I'm just so burnt out on the food I'm eating. The only reason I'm eating it is just to have something in my stomach
Mm-hmm.
and to, like, give me energy for whatever is next,
Mhm.
kind of thing. So it's just, like, it's hard to stay full when, like, the food I'm eating is, like, not exciting.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So what made it exciting in high school? Because you didn't. Did you have-
It was exciting in high school because it was, like, my mom made everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like home cooked meals.
Yeah.
That reminds you of your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're here and living by yourself,
It's like, what are we gonna eat today? It's like, oh, I hope you're in the mood for chicken and
staples.
rice. Yeah. With vegetables.
mm-hmm.
It's like chicken and rice it's like chicken and veggies with, like, rice or pasta or quinoa. It's just like, that's
back
it.
to those 3
Yeah,
staples.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what would you said you wanted to eat fish?
Mm-hmm.
Is that, like, the only thing that you would want to incorporate?
I'd probably want to get, like, fancy rice or something, like wild rice I really like, and I don't know, long grain rice is really good, but it's just, like, I feel like it's unattainable
Okay.
at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I just eat, like, white rice every day,
Mm-hmm.
so that's it, really.
Okay. So now I'm gonna switch gears a little bit, and we're gonna talk a little bit about 24-hour recall and, like, what your typical days look like, or what your atypical days look like.
Mm-hmm.
So would you say that you have typical and atypical days of?
So I have, like, I feel like everything is kind of, like, every day is a little bit different.
Okay.
Just because of, like, my school schedule and my work schedule, like, I
Mhm.
feel like all my meals kind of revolve around that.
Okay. So when do you go to school? What days?
So I go to school Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
No, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And
then
what's going on?
so like Monday I don't do anything. So, like, that day I'll eat, like, normal hours, like at, like, 8 and then 12 and then 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, Tuesday I'll probably eat around 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll eat around, like, 3 or 4, just because I get back from school at that time and I have to, like, make something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll probably eat dinner at, like, 7 or 8.
Mhm.
And then Wednesday I'll eat breakfast at 8.
Okay.
And then I'll eat lunch at maybe 11 or 12.
Mhm.
And then Wednesday night I'll eat dinner at like 10 because I work that day,
Okay.
and so I come home at 10.
Okay. So let's finish Thursday, and then I want to talk a little bit about your work schedule.
Okay. So Thursday I eat at like 9, and then 12, and then 6, 7.
So that seems a little like, would you consider that like kind of normal?
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think that one's too different from Monday. But yeah.
Okay. So that's your school schedule, and you said school is the stress factor,
Mhm.
and it's impacting
Yeah,
your
definitely.
food choices and when you eat, like how much you eat.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You said you work on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're not eating dinner until 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
I mean, like, I'll pack snacks and stuff to
Okay.
eat, like, during the shift.
Mhm.
And, like, by the time I'm driving home, I'll probably, like, eat sometimes I'll come home with food, sometimes I won't. But it just, like, depends on, like, what I had the energy to make, like, that day or the day before in the fridge, so.
Yeah.
But.
So you're working on Wednesdays.
Mhm.
Do you work any other times, or do you?
So I work on Friday and Saturday all day.
Okay.
For both of those. And then I would say I eat, like, both of those days I'd eat at like 10. And then I'd probably eat at like 4. And then I'll probably eat at like 10 again for dinner. Yeah.
So that impacts your eating schedule as well. So
Yeah.
I can see that you have like a school schedule and you have like a work eating schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you feel different on either of these days?
I mean, like, work days, it's just like I'm just super tired.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm super tired during the week too, so.
That's school stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Okay. So you're tired at work. Does that impact like any meals you may have?
So at work, like, since I'm so beat most of the time, like, probably like once each day I'll like come home with like a pizza or like pasta or like a salad or something, just because like that's just that's like all I have the energy to do. But also, like, when I'm at I'm at my parents' house those days, so I'll kind of like go into the fridge and see what they have and like eat what they have.
Okay.
So that helps with the eating and energy and whatnot, but sometimes there's nothing and then I get pizza.
Okay.
So
So it seems like when you're at your parents' house, do you eat more, or do you just feel better when you're at your parents'?
I feel like I probably eat the same amount of food, but it's just different foods than what I'm used to, so it's like I feel better in a way just because it's something else.
Okay.
Like,
so when you go home to your parents' house, you're eating more variety of foods?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes you feel
A little more excited, for sure.
a little more excited.
Yeah.
Does it help with like satiety?
Yeah, I guess you could say that it does.
Okay.
Just because, like, they'll have food in the fridge that I literally never make.
Okay, so we've gone through a little bit of like when you eat, like school-wise versus work-day-wise. I also kind of want to ask, like, when do you fit your like exercise? Because you said.
Okay, so I'll exercise on like Monday, Sunday, and then like Thursday and Tuesday maybe. It's just like if I'm working that day, I don't exercise.
Okay, so it's more dependent on like if you have time. Like,
Yeah, time.
You
if
don't have work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on those days, do you feel like you need to eat like more, or?
Yeah, I'll try and, like, if I'm working out like in the afternoon, I'll like try to make a lunch. beforehand just so I have energy, but then like my dinner is what's lacking.
Okay.
But then if I don't work out all that whole day, I'm like, well, okay.
That's that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay. Let's switch gears and let's talk about a little 24-hour recall.
Okay.
Basically, you're just gonna tell me like what you ate and what you drink,
Mhm.
like when you wake up, and then all the way throughout the day to when you go to sleep.
Okay.
So, would you like to do like a typical like weekday, like school day?
Yeah, I can do a school day.
Okay.
So like I'll make oatmeal
Mhm.
in the morning, like maybe like a cup
Mhm.
with like strawberry or banana or blueberry.
Mhm.
And then I'll have it with like a cup of almond milk.
Okay.
And then that'll be like my breakfast, probably like every day,
Mhm.
I'd say. And then like for lunch, like lunch and dinner, like one of them I'll cook, but then the other one I'll be like super lazy about.
Mhm.
So like I'll have like rice, chicken, and vegetables for lunch, like literally every day.
Mhm.
And then for dinner I'll probably have like pasta or like quesadillas or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back and kind of discuss like how much you're eating, like maybe snacks in between.
Mm-hmm.
So you said breakfast on like a typical school day
Yeah.
is oatmeal with strawberries or bananas, or is it like whatever your preference is, or?
Yeah, just kind of like what sounds good that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said about a cup of oatmeal, and you said how much almond milk? Is that like on the side, or is that like with
That's with it.
like cooked into the oatmeal?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much do you think?
Probably a cup as well.
A cup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Do you have any like drinks with breakfast?
I'll have coffee.
Coffee. Okay.
Yeah. 3 cups of coffee.
3 cups of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything with your coffee?
Just almond milk.
Almond milk.
Yeah.
Okay. How much almond milk do you think?
Maybe like a 4th cup.
4th cup.
Yeah.
Okay. 4th cup almond milk with your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you said that next up was lunch. Do you have like snacks in between?
Yeah, like I'd say like every day I eat like a cheese stick and applesauce.
Cheese stick and applesauce. Okay.
Yeah. Just 'cause those are like quick and cheap.
Is this mid-morning snack like?
Yeah, in
hungry?
between like breakfast and lunch.
Mhm.
Just because like some of those days it's like the gap is so large, so
Mhm.
it's like,
Of course, yeah.
what do I eat?
We'll go back up here. You have like some days you eat 8 to 12. Some days you don't eat lunch till like 3 or 4. So
Yeah,
the snacks probably
help
pull you
me
through
for sure.
like when you get hungry.
Yeah.
So is the applesauce like prepackaged or?
Yeah, it's pre-packaged. I want to say it's like a 4th cup.
The 4th cup. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to lunch, which is like really variable, like what time you eat it at. Okay, so you say you have rice, chicken, and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like pre-prepped or like you make it?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like the rice and chicken and vegetables. Like there's always rice in the fridge. Like I'm always trying to like keep chicken on hand, but like I'm always eating it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of frustrating.
Mhm.
But and like the vegetables, like it'll just like depend on like what I feel like eating.
Mhm.
Like sometimes it's Brussels sprouts, sometimes it's cauliflower, sometimes it's broccoli,
Mhm.
sometimes it's eggplant or zucchini, or
Mhm.
it just depends.
Just whatever's in the fridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever's in the freezer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about how much rice do you think you're eating?
I'd say like a cup.
A cup.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're having a cup of rice. You're having some chicken. What kind of chicken?
Just grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken.
Yeah. Grilled or like sauteed or
Mhm.
yeah.
What kind of, or like, what's the portion size? Do you think like a deck of cards?
I'd
or-
say like maybe like a little bigger than a deck of cards.
Okay.
Just because like I'm trying to stay full.
Mhm.
So I'm always like trying to eat a lot,
Mhm.
but a lot.
So you're having like a cup of rice.
Mhm.
You're having about a big deck of chicken, and about how much vegetables do you think you're getting?
I'd say like a 4th cup to a half cup.
Mhm.
Just like get some extra something.
Mhm. Something to keep you
Like
full.
vegetables won't hurt. Yeah.
Vegetables won't hurt. That's
yeah.
what I eat.
Just down them in salt.
Alright, so you're having a quarter cup of vegetables. How do you cook these vegetables?
I roast them
Roast them?
in this toaster oven over here.
Alright, roasted.
Roasted.
And are you having anything to drink with lunch?
Water sometimes.
Okay. About how much water do you think?
Oh my gosh. Not a lot.
Okay, so
Not a lot.
maybe like half a cup or
Sure.
a cup?
Yeah, a cup.
A cup?
Like a literal cup.
Okay.
On a good day.
On a good day,
Yeah.
a cup of water.
Yeah.
Alright, and so you're having dinner at variable times as well.
Mhm.
Well, I guess it's kind of consistent on like your typical like school days.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay. So it says, or we talked about you having like pasta or quesadillas or anything
Mhm.
like easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So about how much pasta do you think?
Probably like a cup and a half,
Cup and a half?
because that's like all I'll eat. That's like the only thing I'll eat, so it's
Mhm.
like I'll try and like make sure that's like enough.
Mm-hmm.
But
What do you eat with pasta? Do you like put sauce on it?
yeah, sometimes I'll put tomato sauce on it. Sometimes I'll put like butter and cheese.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll put like pesto on it.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Just a wide variety, whatever.
Yeah, just whatever's in the
Whatever.
fridge. Yeah.
Alright. You said quesadillas.
Mhm.
So what do you put on your quesadillas?
It's just cheese.
Just cheese.
Yeah, just cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Mexican cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Kroger brand.
Okay, so are we drinking water or any like liquids with this meal?
No.
No liquids. Okay. Do you have any snacks like before?
After dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
after dinner?
I'll have popcorn probably like 6 days a week. Just
So
because
most of the
like
time.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only food I've like never gotten burnt out on is popcorn.
Okay.
It's because it's like my favorite snack.
So how do you make your popcorn? Is it?
I have an air popper.
Okay.
So it's like not like the microwave bag or anything,
Mhm.
and I'll just like drizzle some butter on it.
Mhm. You put any like seasonings in it?
Salt.
Salt. Salt every
Salt.
time.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Salted popcorn. Are you drinking any water with this snack, or
Probably not.
do you drink any other beverages throughout the day?
I'll drink like a kombucha every now and then.
Okay. So an occasional kombucha.
Mhm.
And how does that kombucha like make you feel? Does it make you like
It makes me feel like enlightened.
enlightened?
Yeah.
Is it like a nice variety,
It,
like a
like-
nice twist? Or
Yeah, it just like boosts morale in
From
my
that-
gut.
from that stress?
Yeah.
At school like that. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Stress from school. Is the work stressful? Is there any other sources?
Work is like I've been there for 4 years, so it really hasn't been like it's not really like something that I like stress about like while I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Like sure it gets busy, but it's like it's all gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you said you have like a typical school day and then like a typical work day. Are the work days any different from the weekends? Because you work Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, the work days like what I eat in a work day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to tell you like what I had like this past Saturday?
You can. I was just asking like, is it any different from like a Sunday or like
Okay.
your work days from a Sunday?
Yeah, I mean I'll just like eat whatever is in the fridge
Mm-hmm.
at my parents' house.
Okay. So we're back to your parents' house. We're back to having more variety, maybe
Mhm.
more prepped meals.
Yeah, definitely.
So do you think that the prepped meals, when you're here at like living by yourself, is a
Mhm.
problem?
Yeah.
Like getting that variety.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now we can go through like kind of like your atypical day like at work. Well, like I guess your typical work day. So yesterday was Saturday and you worked yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so what time did you work?
So I worked at 11:30
Okay.
and then I worked at 5.
Okay. Did you have any breaks in between then?
Yeah, I had a break at like 3,
Mm-hmm.
and that's normally when I'll like eat lunch. On those days it's like 3 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay, so take me through your typical, or I guess yesterday's
Yeah.
24-hour recall.
So yesterday I had like I made myself a salad like for brunch.
Mm-hmm.
So I put like I want to say like 4 cups of spinach and kale,
Mm-hmm.
and then like my normal like amount of chicken.
So you're okay. Got it.
Yeah, but and then I put like half an avocado.
Okay.
And some mozzarella cheese, and then like some quinoa. And then balsamic vinegar and olive oil.
Okay. So that was your lunch. So what about throughout the rest of the day?
So like the second time I ate, I had chicken nuggets and French fries from work. And then after that, and then like during my shift, I had like a banana and like a little protein bar. And then I had what did I eat? I had like 6 pieces of pizza for dinner.
Okay.
And then I had a Sprite after because it didn't sit well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back through. So you say in the morning yesterday you had a salad. Did you have anything before that? I
had like 3 cups of coffee.
Okay, so is the 3 cups of coffee like
no matter what day?
No matter
yeah. No matter like rain or shine, I'm drinking the coffee.
Okay, so this is 3 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
Is there anything in your coffee?
Just like milk or almond milk. Yeah.
Okay.
Like the fourth cup. It's very particular.
Same thing.
It's just like
same regimen.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you had a salad, 4 cups of spinach and kale. You said the same amount of chicken. Do you mean like a deck of cards, like a little bit more?
Yeah, a little, probably like a deck and a half.
Okay. And how did you cook this chicken?
It was grilled.
It was grilled. Okay. You had mozzarella and quinoa and avocado. How much mozzarella is it?
Probably like a 4th cup for like the quinoa and the mozzarella.
Okay. And you said half an avocado. Did you have anything else with this salad? Just the salad? Okay.
Yeah, just the salad.
Did you have any drinks with that?
Water, I'm sure.
Okay.
Well, I think I had coffee. I was drinking coffee with it.
Okay. So the coffee was with the salad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
Okay. Did you have any snacks in between the chicken nuggets?
No.
Okay. And was the chicken nuggets like at your break?
Yeah, that was from work. That was on my break.
Okay, so it was about 3. Your break. Okay, and then you said you had a banana and protein bar.
Yeah.
About what time do you think that was at?
That was maybe at like 6 p.m.
Okay. And then you had pizza. About what time do you think that was at?
9:30.
9:30?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So how did this all make you feel? Were you like hungry throughout the day? Were you satisfied with your choices that you ate?
I was satisfied. Like the best meal that day was the salad. And I thought I was like getting off on a good foot, and then I had like the chicken nuggets, and I felt like afterwards. And then I ate the pizza because I had to go somewhere afterwards, so that was like just kind of out of convenience. And then and like that's literally the only reason I ate the pizza was it wasn't even good.
Okay, so it's more out of convenience, like whatever's quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like your typical work day. Okay. Do you always eat your like meals, like most of your meals at work, or where do you?
Yeah, I'll eat like the well, I mean, I guess I'd say I eat them at my parents' house.
Okay.
Cause I'll go back there for like my break and stuff. But yeah.
Okay. So which day do you think makes you feel more like satisfied with variety? I guess.
I don't know. I guess like whenever I'm at my parents' house and like the day after I go to the grocery store, because like there's bananas and there's zucchini and there's like cheese sticks. Like that's like the most like inspiring. But then like my roommate and I will just put off going to the grocery store, so we'll get stuck eating like literally the same thing every meal. But
so what do you think would get you out of that? Do you think
probably going to the grocery store more often? Yeah, and just doing like fruit runs or vegetable runs or salmon runs or something. And like I feel like all I need really is just like recipes,
Okay.
like new recipes and like easy entrees to look forward to. But we made a lasagna one time. It's really good.
Is that a nice like twist, like variety?
Yeah, it was a nice twist. It was just that we ended up making too much and we were like burnt out on it, like at the very end.
So too much of one thing is not the best.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're wanting more like variety of different meals you can make?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather make like a bunch of different meals than make like two of something and be eating it for like weeks or something.
So you'd rather make like one meal per day and not like not eat the same thing.
Yeah, even that, like, even if we had leftovers, that would be okay. It's just like if I was sitting like and eating like the lasagna every day, like that was a lot. But
okay. So what do you think you'd like to work on? You say that you're like stuck in a rut, you want a little bit more variety in your foods, but you're also saying that you're hungry a lot and you're not full. So
yeah. I'd rather like just to like not be hungry all the time. Like actually be like excited to cook and like feel okay taking time to cook because like I have to go study like soon and like I don't want to cook dinner because I need to study, you know.
So that school stress is getting in the way.
It's getting in the way of like everything, yeah.
Okay, so do you think you're willing to change a little bit? Like,
yeah,
what do you think
open.
you'd be willing to like change?
I think like maybe like my food budget.
Okay.
Like I feel like at this point it's like I should get like black rice or wild rice or like get salmon and
so like maybe set a budget for what you'd like to splurge on?
Yeah, just kind of like let myself splurge on like mahi and like I don't know, cod. And then like be okay like sitting and cooking for an hour and just like kind of taking a moment to like sit and enjoy my meal for once.
So do you think like making a diary of what you'd like to buy throughout the week, like what you're craving throughout the week, do you think that would help a little bit?
Yeah, I feel like the stress is so bad that I don't even have things that like sound good. Like I'm never really like, oh my gosh, like I crave this. Like I can't, like the only thing I crave is like mashed potatoes.
Why is that? Is that a tie to your like family or?
Probably.
Just,
Probably.
Eating
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
But that's like the only thing I crave. But I don't know. I just want to be like not so food sad.
So so maybe we can work on like different ways to incorporate different foods, like different variety, like recipe kind of
recipes, meal prepping maybe a little more. My mom like planned, like she did like menu planning. So I feel like if I took the time to like kind of plan out a menu for the week, that would like help.
So you think you're ready to like jump right in and like do that, or would you like be more comfortable with like starting out with like a food diary to like
just kind of
kind of gauge where you're at, like
and
what you're craving at what times maybe?
That could help.
So maybe we can do that for next time?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So maybe we can have a 7-day diary. You can like include what you eat like at all times of the day. Maybe see like how that makes you feel. Like maybe try to incorporate a variety meal like maybe one time this week and see like, okay, well that made me feel full. Maybe it made me feel happy that I got to eat this like this fish that I never get to eat. Like maybe that would help a little bit. We can go from there and see like incorporate new foods maybe. Like maybe once a week and try that. Okay. So we're gonna do a food diary, like what you like to eat, how that makes you feel. Let's do that for 7 days. Try to maybe incorporate like one maybe exciting meal, like something that you like.
That sounds
that
nice.
reminds you of home maybe, or something
steak.
like that. Steak.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can do that, and we can meet back up next Sunday maybe?
Mhm.
Is this time about okay?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
About 2 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Well, it was really nice meeting you,
Yeah.
Kaylee. Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Bye.